Beloved, let us reflect on the journey of Jesus as he was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. For 40 days he wandered in that desolate place. Tempted by the devil, he ate nothing during those days. He was hungry, my friends. The wilderness is a place of solitude and desolation. It is a place of testing. After fasting for 40 days and nights, Jesus was physically weak and vulnerable. The enemy saw this as an opportune time to strike. Let us learn from his endurance and faith. As it is written, man shall not live on bread alone. The enemy's plan was to divert Jesus from fulfilling his purpose. He tempted Jesus with things that would appeal to his human desires. Jesus responded, "Worship the Lord your God and serve him only." The enemy tries to do the same thing to us today. He wants to sidetrack us from God's plan. Don't let him. The devil said to Jesus, "If you are the Son of God, tell this stone to become bread." Jesus answered, "It is written, man shall not live on bread alone." The first temptation was a physical one. We all need food to survive. The devil tried to tempt Jesus to use his power for his own needs, but Jesus knew that God would provide for him. He also said, "Do not put the Lord your God to the test." And Section 4. Kingdoms and Glory, the Lure of Power and Authority. The devil took Jesus to a high place. He showed him all the kingdoms of the world. He said, "I will give you all their authority and splendor." Jesus answered, "It is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." The second temptation was the lust of the eyes and the pride of life. The devil offered Jesus power and glory, but Jesus knew that true power and authority come from God alone. As it is written, man shall not live on bread alone. Section 5. Testing God's Protection, a Reckless Challenge. The devil led Jesus to Jerusalem. He had him stand on the highest point of the temple. "If you are the Son of God," he said, "throw yourself down from here." Jesus answered, "It is said, do not put the Lord your God to the test." The third temptation was a test of God's protection. The devil tempted Jesus to do something reckless. He wanted Jesus to doubt God's love and care, but Jesus knew that God would never lead him into harm. Knowing the Word of God helps us in our everyday lives. When we are tempted, we can remember what God has said. We can resist the enemy's lies. We can stand firm in our faith.